everybody. As promised, I'm here with my buddy Bonnie, Vintage Soul
She
Crafter
promised
here,
this?
and Bonnie. Yes, I promised this. This is Bonnie, the infamous Bonnie, in my kitchen.
I have my cooking hair up. Sorry.
Today we're Julia and Julia.
Oh
And
my!
what are we making, Bonnie?
We're making my grandmother's lovely, her lovely coffee cakes.
Coffee cake?
Coffee
And we
cakes.
have no idea how it's going to turn out. I sound like a Swedish Julia.
But you have to show them why we don't know what we're doing. I mean, the
Well,
most
we sort of
important
know
thing
what we're
is
doing.
we're
We
having
have.
a great time. It's
We have.
Christmas. This is a Christmas thing for
We
us.
have several recipes,
They are all slightly different.
so we'll see how it
Yeah.
goes. What are we doing right now?
Well, right now we've got our warm, lukewarm milk that we've dissolved our yeast in, and we've put in 2 eggs.
It was
now
scalded first and then cooled to lukewarm.
And now, Julia. Yes, Julia. I think we need the salt.
The salt? Oh,
Yeah,
but the sugar first, probably.
Oh, see,
Because
she
salt.
bosses me like that all the time.
Yeah, but she bosses back.
And you know why? I mean, why we're such good friends is because I put up with that crap. Didn't mean it for a minute.
Sugar. We
Sugar.
don't want the salt to destroy the yeast, so
Right.
we're gonna mix that in first.
Mixer go.
Yes, yes.
I do just have to say though, isn't the vintage soul crafter the best? I
Oh my
mean,
gosh,
seriously.
you're so funny. What's
I
next?
watch her and I can't always comment, and I want to because she cracks me up and she makes such beautiful things, and she really is a lovely person.
Where's the salt?
And I'm
You didn't
getting
get it yet?
$50 for that.
How much? That's all. That is all. $50.
You know what? I should show you the lovely thing she made.
$50 and no more.
Yeah, there you go.
Special for you today.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm only going to use one because this is kosher salt and it's saltier than normal salt. I know that might not make sense, but
It does. Well, actually, I found it to be the opposite to be true when I was This is all boring stuff. Get the flour.
okay. Yes, ma'am. Oh, who bosses who? I'm sorry. What? Yes. I'm just pouring it in. Is that what the recipe says? Wait.
We got the eggs. Do we have the
the
sugar?
shortening.
Uh-oh, that isn't going to dissolve in here. Did they heat that stuff?
I don't know. What does it say?
We have no idea. My grandma Ida, though. My grandma Ida. She'd appreciate this. My grandma Ida.
It just says a 1/4 cup of shortening. Maybe we need to put this in the mixer now, hey? No. I don't know. Hold on while we figure this out. Okay, we're back. We kind of figured it out, but not entirely. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? We could have like a sweet kind of sort of coffee cake thing that doesn't.
Because the thing is,
necessarily-
these are not coffee cakes in the sense that Americans think of coffee cakes.
But this is, this is
Very European.
You need it. You need it. Crisco facial.
What she really meant is you need to shut up so I can finish
No!
talking. Go, Jenny.
No,
what
keep
were you gonna say?
talking. No,
Well,
keep talking. They
We're
hear
describing
from me
the
all the
fact
time.
that
See, it's going to mix in with the flour and shh. It is. It's your grandma's recipe.
what I was going to say about this recipe is it's not coffee cakes in the sense that we think of coffee cakes. They're very European. There's not a lot of sugar. They have this wonderful cream and even cottage cheese topping. And when my grandmother would come to visit here in Sacramento, she would make them with whatever fruit was available. So in the summertime it might be peaches, and in the wintertime it might be apples. And, really you could do it with anything, but one of my favorites was just the plain, it sounds weird, cottage cheese. Think of cheese Danish. And cinnamon and sugar. And I mean, it was delicious. So, but the crazy thing is I got this recipe this summer when I went, in September when I went to see my family, and I thought that no one had the recipe anymore, so I was very excited, and I asked my good friend here, Jenny, who always makes wonderful things for her husband, if she could help me, because this is not my thing. This is not my forte. I like to
It doesn't
cook.
stop her from bossing me, though. And telling me how to do it.
Do you see what?
Just saying. I'm cleaning up. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm cleaning off the kneading board.
All
which
right.
is this,
All right.
This
I wish you could take a tour. I mean, her house is so beautiful. It's just like I walked up to the front and I was admiring this super cute display with, oops, don't tell her. Okay, don't tell her.
Martha Stewart does not approve of messes.
We're not Martha Stewart. We're Julia. Julia had a good time.
Oh, Julia liked to throw
Oh my gosh, you know. Anyway, I've totally lost my train of thought, but yeah.
You were bragging about my house.
So I come up to the house,
Continue.
okay, and there's this really adorable display out there. It's a fence post or planter thing that
We'll take you there later.
Okay, and I'm admiring it. It's got all these cute things in it. I'm thinking, gosh, Jenny, I just love those Raggedy Ann things. I wish you didn't have those sitting outside. Well, guess what? It was a gift for me.
And they know that because they watched my last video. Somebody's behind on the videos. For somebody who's such an admirer, she's. She does watch me on the big screen.
And besides that, I had a grandson on Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, minor detail. Oh, not so minor detail.
Yep.
Okay, wait. Where did my recipe go? Where am I?
I don't know.
Because
I don't
we're
want
going to need
to
to turn this out now.
Yeah, because it's getting to the point where I don't want to keep making it.
Turn it out, and then you're going to knead it until it is a nice elastic dough.
Kind of like how you need me.
Yeah.
Okay, get it over there.
Come here and I'll knead
Nope.
you. Okay, we're going over here to knead now. So follow us over here.
Or you don't have to follow us anymore.
And flour, make sure you get everything out of there. Everything. Scrape it all out. Scrape it. Scrape that sucker off too. 'Cause now we're going
The
to
magic happens.
knead this and let the yeast do its magic.
I would be so much more happy if this was one of those hand
Oh no!
videos
Kneading
where you're not
dough
having to look at my whole self.
is a sensuous
Oh,
encounter.
she's gonna tell me that's not enough.
It's fine. You're good. Get out of my way.
Has she ever mentioned to you guys that we went to Thailand together?
I don't know.
Twice?
I think maybe that's how I told them that we met.
It's
Because you needed me in Thailand.
No, I decided you were my friend long before that.
Oh, that's
But yeah,
I was in mourning at that time because my dad had passed away.
We don't go lightly. We go big. We've gone big.
That's right. And now we're going to be silent because we're kneading. Do you want to knead this some?
No.
Oh, it feels so good.
No, I like the way you do it.
I watched the Great British Baking Competition, and the Great American Baking Competition just started. I'm not a fan. I liked it last year, but they got new hosts, and I don't like it when they do stuff like that. When they get new hosts, why would you get new hosts when the other two hosts were perfectly good? They had the chick from My Big Fat Greek Wedding. She was one of the co-hosts last year. And
So would it kind of be like me taking over the Vintage Soul Craft Tour? I mean, that just
No,
would
you
work.
could do it. Oh no, she could do it, couldn't she? She's a natural. Did you see how she was talking on the See? Yeah. You don't lose your train of thought and forget what you're saying mid-sentence or whatever. You could grab some more flour, which is right there. But anyway, Paul Hollywood, who is one of the judges, and
Too much.
and that is his real name, I believe. But he grew up in a bake shop with his dad, and he just
Muscles it.
and
This is why our ancestors were in better shape than we
And
are,
he
because they worked hard for what
knows
they ate.
how. Now, the longer you knead something, and I only know this from watching Paul Hollywood, it releases the glutens.
Okay. Makes it more tender?
What does that do? It makes it, it makes the dough, how does that affect the
It's
dough?
something to do with how it breaks down the molecules, I thought.
Well, yeah, but
anyway.
what the heck does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, how long am I supposed to knead this?
I don't know, but I think these people deserve a break. What do you think?
Probably. You can
Yeah.
hit that button right there.
I'm
But
gonna-
then we're just going to be back.
We'll be back.
Because it doesn't, time is...
It's still going. But it's still going.
No, hit it. It's just weird. It's just weird that way.
The big red button. It's button time again, and I did it right this time.
Okay, here it is. It's nice and smooth. It's nice and smooth.
And what was it that you wanted
And
me to say on
elastic.
camera? Because I said it to you before, and you said, "Oh, you need to tell." I
The
said,
great job I was doing.
"Oh yeah," I said, "It's too bad that we're not on film right now." When I said that, and she said, "Oh, you can say it when we're on film again." So Jenny did a really great job with this. Look at that; it's a beautiful thing. It
Now
really
let's
is.
hope that our yeast. Let's hope that our yeast is in top-notch condition,
Yes,
and
Yes.
this puppy will rise.
and I think we'll clean up the kitchen while you guys don't have to watch, and then we'll show you some other wonderful things.
You're supposed to hit the button right now.
Oh, I'm hitting the button. This time I'm going to try to do it right.
Hi, we're back.
What are our names?
Julia.
And Julia.
And guess what? It's risen. It has risen. It's like a holy moment.
It's like Easter, but it's bread.
Well, and he is bread too. So
Yes.
yeah. Oh
Bread
my
of
God.
life. Isn't that beautiful?
Look, it's doubled in size.
We're-
It's doubled.
The crazy thing is that you're going to divide all that up and punch it.
We've been talking for 2 hours.
Yep.
Plus straight. So guess what? Bonnie's gonna get her aggressions out now.
Apples.
Cherries. Cherries.
The only problem is that one of the recipes says we punch it down now and put it into pans, and the other one says we roll it out and
We don't roll it out. We just punch it down and let it rise for a few
again,
more minutes.
and the other one says.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. let's-
Jesus only rose once, but the bread gets to rise twice.
Okay. What are we doing?
Once, because once isn't
Do
sufficient.
we need some flour out here?
No, because we're not rolling it out. We're just punching it down.
Okay.
Isn't that what it says? Are your hands clean?
Yeah, I just washed them.
Punch it.
Oh yeah, I washed them when I went in the restroom.
Whose face is that?
Oh, that's bad. Okay, seriously?
Yes, punch it. Punch it! Woo! It's got a
Take
big
my ring off.
hole. That's good. That's good. Oh, you have to punch it again.
I do?
Yeah, a couple times. Punch it a couple times. I'll
Right.
punch it if you want.
Go.
You look like a girl.
I don't think you punched it that many times.
And then we're just gonna put it back in there.
Okay.
Ooh, it's so nice and warm.
Yeah, that smells really good.
Okay, now we're gonna.
We don't usually bake together.
We're gonna put it back.
We're gonna make our toppings now. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, so Bonnie's indisposed right now. So I am preparing the whipping cream for the creamy, cottage cheesy sort of topping that has a little sour cream. My husband being Hungarian, almost everything Hungarian has sour cream incorporated into it somehow in some way, whether they add it at the end or not. But pastries that have like a sour cream kind of cottage cheese flavor, it cuts the sugariness in half. So, well, not necessarily in half, but you know what I mean. It cuts it so that you get that, just that kind of, that sweetness that's not too sweet. It's not cloying. It's not, as they say in the baking world, cloyingly sweet. And it's, you know, it just gives it that little bit of that just ever so slight kind of tang to it, you know, that makes the sweet taste all the better. And, and it makes everything, of course, really, really moist. So this creamy part of the topping calls for 2 eggs beaten and half a pint, which is a cup of heavy whipping cream, and then some sugar, salt, and vanilla to taste, and then flour to thicken it. So I'm kind of one of those people that I just go for it and I figure things out along the way. And Bonnie's a little bit more like, you know, wanting to be precise. And of course, she wants this to taste like it tasted to her when she was a girl. So, okay, I need a half a cup of sugar. Where's my sugar? Here it is. I need a half a cup.
You talking to
And here
yourself?
comes Bonnie.
No, she's not talking. She's
I'm
talking to all of you.
I'm talking to our friends out in YouTube land.
Hi.
And so now
Hi.
we're gonna
That's the way I talk to my.
put half a cup.
Don't lose your train of thought.
I'm
there, Jenny.
glad you don't talk to me like that. Hi.
Sounds
Half a
kind of
cup-
whiny,
I'm
doesn't
glad
it?
that wasn't a half a cup of salt because that would be really gross. That's a half a cup of sugar. And we do need some salt. How much salt do we need? We need
quarter
just like
teaspoon.
a pinch.
A pinch.
It's a pinch.
A pinch.
I'll just get a pinch.
She's She's ready to get the show on the road. Can you tell? You know, she's thinking to herself,
No,
okay, it's time for my friend to go
No,
home.
it's not that at all. What I was just explaining to them is I just kind of just go for it and don't think about it a
Yeah.
whole lot.
I would call my aunt.
And if it's effed
She won't let
the
me.
mother up, I didn't say it. I didn't actually cuss.
Do you guys really watch these whole things? Really?
This won't be that long actually because we've cut back and forth. So why don't you
Get on
talk
with
to
it.
them? Tell them who you're calling. Because you know I am multitask challenged.
I'm not calling anybody, am
And
I?
I can't. I thought you were. Okay, we need 2 tablespoons of flour according to this, and just enough flour to thicken according to this. And we need the vanilla. Where is the vanilla? There's the vanilla, which will be a more precise measurement.
Have
Do
you
say
seen how
measure or
expensive?
measure?
I say measure. Have you seen expensive vanilla's gotten to be? I mean, that
I
little
know.
thing was almost $9.
Oh, this says vanilla to taste as well. What does this one
Well,
say?
I like vanilla.
This says we're going to do a teaspoon.
Okay.
Most baking is a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons would be considered. I know, I missed that. You guys,
You know who we really are?
this is pure bourbon vanilla
It's
extract.
good stuff.
Oh my god.
It's not Julia and Julia.
It's baking with Bonnie.
No, it's those 2 fat British ladies. Only you're the skinny one and I'm not.
Who are the 2 fat British
Oh,
ladies?
you guys know, right? What were their names? They were terrific. They went and traveled all over in their little motorcycle and the sidecar. And one of them rode in the sidecar, and they would go to these places and they would cook these things that lots of times didn't even look good. Or they would eat places. Yeah.
Anybody know what she is
Okay,
talking
please make a
Okay.
comment.
I don't know. I used to watch the What Not to Wear, 2 British ladies.
No,
And
okay.
they didn't. They said the T
I'm gonna
word
Google it.
instead of the boob word, and they would like actually like
Oh, yeah.
tell women and show them that
I
their
think
bras
the name
didn't
of it
fit
was 2
properly.
fat ladies.
2 fat ladies. Oh, maybe you're right.
2 fat ladies.
So does that mean we have to do this in a British
There they
accent
are.
the rest of the time?
Oh,
MGM.
so
Look it.
So Jenny's the skinny one who drives, and I'm not. And
You get to sit in the sidecar? That's not fair.
I don't know. Why not?
Okay, we need to keep doing this.
Yes, let's keep going.
Okay, so we'll be back with you in a minute.
Wait for so. Nope, it's still
No, you're
going.
good. No, you're good. No, it's not.
But why is the timer going? So you didn't have. We didn't.
Oh wait.
So you,
Yeah. I'm so confused. No, that's the stuff. Is the timer going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we have to.
She's yelling at me right now to turn it on. So I'm going to turn it on.
Because we don't know if it's on or off. We don't know if we're baking
Jenny
pizza
does this 100 times, doesn't she?
or yeah, but I just don't even know. So so look at I'm all floury. So I'm rolling these out so they would fit in the pan. That's a big modi.
I know, but it doesn't matter. It's freeform.
Okay.
I don't know.
And
You have another pan that you want me to use?
No, we can use this, but we just need to.
I don't think so.
Spread it out. Spread it out,
All
right? A little bit,
right. Or just leave it round in the middle.
but then there's nothing gonna be on the edge.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly don't. I honestly, to tell you guys the truth, I asked
lie to them.
I asked my friend Jenny. Jenny, you're such a good baker and you make nice things for your husband. And I have these
You actually
recipes.
told them that before.
I did. Said I asked you if you'd be.
Yeah.
You'd let me. Okay.
Okay, I said that.
I won't
You
tell
did.
you.
But I'll edit that part out too. Just kidding. Okay, so all of these now. What next?
Now
what do
we're
we do?
gonna put some of this on. 3 of them.
We're not. Okay.
Okay.
And that is the cream only.
Basic
Could you
custard.
add
Flour.
flour?
Do you think it should get thicker?
That's
It's
not
about-
thick.
That's about 2 tablespoons. Well, roughly.
Flour to thicken.
Does flour and does it get thicker when it cooks?
Takes a long time.
All right, I just put another one of these spoonfuls in. Do you think that's a teaspoon or not a tablespoon? I put a pretty hefty. Oh, well,
Tablespoonish.
I
Yeah, that's probably better.
I put a pretty hefty heaping, you know.
Yeah. Oh, we don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Don't ask us for the recipe. It would be a mistake.
If you ask, just make sure you specify which of these you would like.
Because, when they turn out really good, me and Jenny are going to say, so how did we do that? I don't know.
We like probably about the same half amount as that, I would think.
I think if it looks like there's not enough of those others, we add some of this to them. Because doesn't this look better already than the other one?
Okay, so we're about to put them in the oven. So we figured out that we only used 1/4 of the whipping cream that we were supposed to use, and I just about peed my pants laughing so hard. But it's good now, it's all good. So, yeah, they just look like nasty, thin pancakes. But now, you'll see, this is the cherry one. So I'm going to put it in the oven.
This is a beautiful apple one. And again, you have to remember this is Kuchen.
And nothing goes over that?
Kuchen.
Nothing
Not
goes over
coffee
it?
cake. No.
Nothing goes over the fruit? Are
No,
you sure?
I'm positive.
Can you say it one more time?
Nothing
goes
no,
over the
it
fruit?
doesn't go over the
Oh, but
fruit.
we have to put 3 of them in an oven.
Oh.
Right?
Well, they don't cook for very long. Can we just do 2?
Oh, sure, we can do that.
Because they don't cook for very long. I promise I'm not spending the night. Don't worry.
No, I'm not worried about that. You can spend the night.
Just because things don't cook the same when there's a whole bunch in there.
That's true. You're absolutely. Oh shoot! I just swirled.
That's okay.
Sugar. Oh, I didn't. Did you show them the other one?
I didn't show them the cinnamon
Oh,
sugar.
but it kind of looks pretty. All
Okay, now
swirly.
I go with the timer. Jenny doesn't.
Okay, you can go with the timer, but then we'll still have to play it by ear. This is the cinnamon sugar one,
With just cottage cheese.
and it
Now,
has
you might
like
think
little
that
lumps of
sounds
cottage
weird.
cheese. No, I explained to them that the
Did ya?
cottage cheese.
It's like cheese Danish.
Yeah, like we have cheese.
Do we
cakes,
repeat
you know?
ourselves and do we both say the same things?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm not aware of that. I guess when I watch this, I'm going to hate myself.
Okay, we'll be back when they're done. Okay, here are 4 of the 6. These are the
Don't look at me.
These are the cherry, obviously.
So this really does look like what I remembered my grandmother's coffee cakes looking like.
This one.
This one.
Not this one.
This one has too much cinnamon on it, but you can put cinnamon to taste. That's fine.
She said to taste, so I went
That's
to town. And remember, cinnamon sugar.
And I think this one.
Oh, it's
I
hot,
mean,
honey.
Thank you. A little different, but hey, we were winging it, and we're excited. We're gonna taste them, and then we're
We're
gonna
going to taste them. Hold on.
Hard as a rock.
Oh, it is not. Is it hard as a rock? No, it's not. Okay, the other ones are done. So I'm going to my oven. What do you mean? Uh-oh, stop saying uh-oh, you're freaking me out.
Doesn't feel right, Jenny.
Oh, no.
Is it possible that they just taste delicious?
It's possible. They don't look hard as a rock. It's cutting like it's soft. Okay, hold on.
I know. I'm not really worried because I need a knife for the hard as a rock.
It is not hard as a rock. Shut up.
It's not. Relax. Relax. And possibly you're not
Use this to
supposed
pull it out.
I will, but I'm not happy yet with my cut. Because I want a small taste so we can have a small taste of a different one.
You know what I would do?
What would you do,
I
hon?
would shove that freaking spoon in there and put it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth.
No. We're not
Oh.
doing it. No.
No, it's not right?
Not quite right.
It's not creamy enough, huh?
No,
That one.
it's the dough.
The dough?
Well, we're going to taste them.
What do you mean the dough? What about the dough?
It's close. It's close.
It's darn good. But
I think her dough rose more in the pan. I think that one direction, because she wrote them, she misled us.
tastes divine though.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I never took taste the original. What, you think her dough was thicker? Mm-hmm. Okay.
More dough. But
She used a different kind of yeast too.
Odie, do you eat apple? Mm-hmm. Good boy.
right? She used cake yeast.
Come on, yeast is yeast.
You think if we had let them rise in the pan, they would have been.
That is one option. Obviously, the directions said both things, so I don't think we did anything wrong. But
I don't know how we could do something wrong per se with the directions that we were trying to follow.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly, my friend. Exactly. Do I do this a lot?
No more than I go.
I don't like my hair in my face.
I don't like your hair
I'm
in my
getting
face either.
I'm getting my hair done on Tuesday.
All right. Well, we're gonna call this a success,
Yeah.
semi-success,
Yeah.
or better than you had hoped for.
I had no expectations because I just didn't know. Was it gonna be easy, wonderful? Was it gonna be as confusing as it was? I didn't know that. It was very confusing. Okay, so there's your piece.
Okay, that's pretty thick.
You know what I'll tell you?
Otis likes it.
This is creamy, custardy, yummy fruit on dough that's not super sugary sweet. And for me, that's a win-win. Yep.
Well said. On that, we'll say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hope you're inspired to bake, even if you think it's going to be a fail.
No, try your grandmother's old recipe. It's worth a try.
Ooh, I like this.